Hello, everyone. So, I'm recording this on Sunday, the 23rd of March. But I have a feeling by the time this uploads, or by the time people watch it, it'll be the 24th. It'll be Monday. So, happy Monday for those. Depending on when you're watching. Excuse me, depending on when you're watching this. But anyway, it is Into the Dell with me, Gail O'Dell. And basically, this is just a short and sweet, but yet special episode. No, by the way, I do not record this segment every day, just so you all know. It's just when things come up and then I have something to talk about, and then I'll go ahead and record. So, today we had a tea party. Moonlit. I always have a hard time pronouncing that last part. I think like Petrichor. But anyway. Moonlit, Petrichor. They had... she had an event today. A tea party in Nom Noster that we went to at a tattoo place. Of course, the tattoo place actually has like a big venue right beside it. So we were actually in the venue. But you could still go get tattoos. If you wish. If you didn't want to, you didn't have to. Because like I said, that's kind of offsetting from the actual event. But they did have tattoos that you could go get. So I'm going to have up here, because my tattoo's on my leg. And rather than show you guys the mirror image of it, it's over here. I did take a picture of it. And then Angela got a tattoo as well, so it's up here too. And our tattoo artist, she's the one who also did this tattoo for me on my wrist. So she's up here as well. She does an amazing job. I believe her name is Lauren Hall. So, and then I'll have a thing up here too at their tattoo place. Throw out, some stuff there. But, yeah, Moonlit, Petrichor. They're the ones who put on the tea party. The tea was really awesome. And, Darby is the store owner of that. And, yeah, we really like her. She's a good friend of ours. Well, she's becoming a really good friend of ours, I think. So, hopefully she doesn't mind that I got a pic of her up here. Well, it's her, technically it's her profile pic, but I don't think she'll mind. But yeah, because it's a pic that she got today from the tea party. But yeah, let me see, we got tattoos, we had a good conversation at our table, well, quite a few good conversations. We had pancakes, and I took a picture of the pancake meal that we had. Excuse me. I took a picture of the pancake meal that we had. So yeah, it was really, really cool. They had other vendors there as well. Dr. Torper was there too. He was doing tarot card readings. I got a picture of him as well, and you all can also check him out on Other Worlds TV. It's on the Roku. If you got like a Roku TV, or if you have Roku on your TV, you can look up Other Worlds TV. It's on the Roku. And yeah, they do like horror. Well, their channel is horror, mainly horror, but they also do, I think, some fantasy and some sci-fi stuff as well. So if you want to check them out. But yeah, so Torper has his own show on there at 8:30 on, or no, 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock on Saturdays. And yeah, so he's got a really cool thing going on there that y'all can check out. He's also got a YouTube, and he's got a Facebook, so I think he's got his own website too, so you can check him out on those things. But, yeah. What else can I say? We had a lot of fun. Like I said, got some really cool tattoos. Drank some really cool... Well, Angela drank some really cool tea. I would have, but I really didn't feel like tea so much when they mentioned they had coffee, so I had coffee. A lot of coffee. I even came home and drank some more coffee. So, yeah. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. We enjoyed it. We had a great time, and I'll definitely be back again. Also, I'm going to mention, even though Angela and I will not be there at that event because we've got plans for something else that day. But May 31st, Moonlight Petrichor is going to have a vampire dinner. It sounded really cool, and yeah. I know I keep saying that a lot. Yeah. Just noticed that. But anyway, it sounds really cool. We wish we could go, but we've already got plans that day, so we won't be able to make it. But I still thought I would mention it in case some of you guys might be interested in going. So feel free. I don't know for sure, but I have a good feeling that Dr. Torpor will probably be there at that event as well. It seems like something that would be right down his alley, so I'm going to assume he'll be there. But there's not really much information about that event yet, other than I know she's planning it for the 31st, so there's that. What else can I tell y'all? I know coming up in a couple weeks, it's April the 12th, I'm going to Cosplay for Hope Con in Warrensburg. It's going to be at the UCM campus, University of Central Missouri. So I will be there. It's a free event. I will be cosplaying that day as the wrestler known as Sting. I did that a few years back at that one, and I had a blast as that. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that one again. So that will be fun. And I'm trying to think of what else I might be doing, but they also have at that university at 2 o'clock, the actor that plays Sam Wise, he will be there, at, like I said, at 2 o'clock. He's going to be giving not a speech, but you know what I mean, like a panel type thing, over mental health. So I have a feeling, since it's because we have the Cause for Hope Con, and he's talking about mental health, maybe the two kind of coincide because of Cosplay for Hope is about suicide and trying to prevent suicide and that, so maybe the way they coincide may have something to do with them. But at any rate, I know I plan on going to that as well that same day, so it should be a lot of fun. I'm excited. So April the 12th is the next big event for me. That's only a few weeks away. Other than that, I know this upcoming Friday, the B&B in Warrensburg is supposed to reopen. Well, technically they reopen Thursday. We'll be probably Angela and I may check them out either Friday or Saturday or Sunday, somewhere in there, sometime this weekend. We might be checking them out and checking out their new facility, depending on what movie we go to see and what time we're going to go see it. So that gives us something to look forward to this weekend as well. So I'm super stoked. But that's all I got for y'all for right now, other than the question of the day. Let me get me books out. So here we go. The questions of the day. Let's get right to it. So I'm 9 minutes in. This might be a shorter episode, but it's okay. It's okay. I just had to do this one on the tea party, and then I will do, just so you guys know, I will do a video tomorrow because of Monday Night Raw. I'll either do it tomorrow or Tuesday. I'll do it tomorrow because Raw is going to end early, so I will do one tomorrow for sure for Monday Night Raw. I don't think I'm recording anything on Tuesday that I'm aware of, unless something comes up, and then I'll record again. I don't know if I'm recording Wednesday. I probably will record Thursday. So there you go. So I'll record Monday and then probably again on Thursday unless something comes up, and I'll let y'all know. So here we go, getting into it. So I will record Monday Night Raw results, and then I'll put my tarot card deck on that video. Alright, so let's get into this. And I keep passing the page I need to be on. I'm already back into February again. That's what I get for talking and not looking. Alright, so for the 23rd, would you prefer to go out or stay in? And I think I've answered a question like that before. I'm not sure for this, but I think I've answered some question like that before. And my answer is, it depends on the situation. And what I mean by that is, it depends, first off, it depends on whether I'm off or not that day. Because chances are, if I work that day, then if I did work that day, then it depends on how I feel once I get off work. If it was a dreadful day and all that, I probably just want to stay at home. So there's that. Then on top of that, it also depends on the weather outside. If it's snowing, if it's, snowing or we got a wintry mix, or if it's a really bad thunderstorm to where they're calling for hail or heavy winds, chances are I'm probably going to stay in. I don't really like venturing out in that stuff, so I'm probably going to stay in. If I'm sick, I'm probably staying in. So those are the things. Other than that, I like getting out for a little bit, so I'm going to say go out. I do enjoy going out and doing things. It's just, it depends on the weather. It depends on how I feel. And it depends if I have that day off. That's what it depends on. So that's where I'm at. Because, I'll even go to events on days that I have to work, as long as the hours of that event, I'm able to squeeze that event in because of the hours that the event is, and also as long as I still feel up to it, because that plays a big role into it too. And it's not just physically how I feel, it's also mentally how I feel. If I don't feel mentally ready to go out and be around a lot of people, then I stay at home. So and there again too, in saying that, it also, for me anyway, it depends on sometimes how big the event is, and if I really want to deal with people. Because I know there's certain times where, it's the weekend and I'm off work and I know this event's coming up, but then I look at it, it's like, I just don't want to deal with people right now. I'm just at that stage right now. I just got to get away from everybody. Because I know Sundays, usually, like I told you guys before, like my Sundays are a day when I get away from people. I enjoy getting away from people on Sundays. So that's why I don't go to churches, because it's like Sunday's literally my last hurrah before I go back to work, or the last day off, how you want to say it. And that last day, I just want to get away from everybody, so that way I can recharge my batteries and I'm ready to go back to work. I don't mind being around Angela. I don't mind being around, like her parents or my parents. Those people are fine for me. I just don't want to be around anybody else other than the usual people. That's my thing. So Sundays are my day to separate myself from everybody. Saturdays, it just depends. I use Saturday for the same thing, but like I said, it depends. I do have a horror group I go to on Saturday nights, but that's a very small group, and I'm okay with that. You know, no matter what, I kind of look forward to that group. We've kind of grown to be friends, and it seems like, and I know there's no judgment in that group whatsoever, so I'm okay with that group. It's, you know, when I get into large groups on Saturdays like that, and I'm like, okay, do I really want to do it? Because, you know, again, Fridays I don't mind so much because I just got off work on Thursdays. So I get 3 days off a week. So Fridays don't bother me so much because I'm still kind of in that groove a little bit. But Saturday, so after I get out of Friday, it's like, do I want to go do something? Do I want to meet anybody? Or do I just want to go to smaller events? Or do I just want to stay at home? So Saturdays, it just kind of depends on that too. If I just want to deal with people or I want to stay at home. See what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that kind of go into it. I like to go out, but like I said, it just depends. Depends on my mood, I guess, as well. Depends on my mood, depends on the weather, depends on whether I had to work or not, and going from there. So, there you go. That's pretty much it in a nutshell. But anyway, that's where I'm at. Alright, so now we're moving on. And if you all want to answer the questions too, feel free to in the comments. I like to read them. Jason, Marthy Maynard, he leaves comments like that all the time. It doesn't bother me at all. So if y'all want to leave comments on some of these questions, you feel free, man. You can answer them alongside of me. I don't care. I enjoy reading you guys' comments, so it makes my day. I can come back and feel like I can talk to you all, so you can leave them down below. It's okay. Just don't leave any hate stuff, but other than that, I don't care. Alright, see where I'm at on this book. I always lose my place. I know I need to mark it, but I never have. Besides, it don't usually take me too long to find my spot back. I know I haven't answered those questions yet. Fortune cookie. Okay, I think I'm over here. Yeah. How would you do as a contestant on the reality show Survivor? Horrible. I would do extremely horrible. For starters, I can't swim. I don't know how. So, and I've already watched some of those challenges, and a lot of them have to do with swimming. I would be horrible. I would probably be out the very first day. I would probably drown. I would probably drown on the first day. That's my thing. Also, some of their things have to deal with heights. I'm not very good with heights. I've never made fire in my life. Not with flint, anyway. I've done it with matches. I've done it with a lighter. But I've never done it with flint. So I would be at a loss there, too. Yeah, I mean, I've done some fishing before, but not spear fishing, because again, I can't swim. So, I would be at a total loss. I don't know. That's why I'd rather just watch it than play it. I love watching Survivor, but I never compete. I would be at a big disadvantage. So, what is your favorite author beginning with a letter R? Oh, heck. I don't know. Because I can't think of any authors right now that start with the letter R. So I'm just going to leave that blank because I don't know. I don't know. I can't think of anybody that starts with the letter R. None of my favorite authors do. I've got one with an R in his name, but it doesn't start with R. Alright, so who do you think... Oh, who do you think you should stop spending time with? Hell, I don't know. I like spending time with all my friends and all that. The people that I do spend time with, I enjoy it. I always look forward to spending time with them. So I can't think of anybody that I should not spend time with. Yeah, I don't know. I think I've got good relationships with pretty much everybody that I have relationships with. So I can't think of anybody. Would you ever become a missionary? No. I wouldn't be good at it. I've been asked that before, and no, I don't know if I would be good at it. Especially because of my own belief systems. I don't think I'd be good at it. Okay, and here's my last question of the day. Do you believe it's a dog-eat-dog world, or do you have a different opinion? No, I pretty much believe it's a dog-eat-dog world. And I believe that these corporations are the big dog and we are the small dog, whether you like it or not. They are eating us alive. They constantly eat us alive. They don't care about us. They never have. They never will. And they've pretty much already said they don't care about us. They never have and they never will. I think they did at one time when they were a smaller company, but once they became a corporation, they don't care about us anymore. They forgot about us. They forgot that they actually need us in order to have that corporation. But, I mean, because right now, they honest to God, as far as they're concerned, we are numbers. And they can replace us just like that. You are replaceable. And because of that mentality, yes, it is a dog-eat-dog world. Because they do not care about us. They do not care about their people that they... You know, you are a number to them. They might have your name on the check, but that's only because they're required to. As far as anything else goes, or they may have your name on your name tag, but again, that's only because they have to. So that way, everybody around you knows what your name is. Trust me, they don't care. They don't even give us a name badge. They gave us a thing that, basically a card with a number on the back that helps us clock in and clock out. That's it. So literally, for us, we are a number. We still have our names on our, on the digital checks that they send us. And yes, digital now, because they don't do stuff really too much by mail anymore. So, the digital checks that they send us, I mean, yeah, it's got your name on it, but they don't care who you are. If any of us quit tomorrow, the people that are around us will care, but the company as a whole won't care. They've been there long before we were there. They're going to be there long after we're there. They don't care about us. They just don't care. So, yes, I do believe it's a dog-eat-dog world. For that reason. But anyway, getting into it now. Missouri Day of History. Let's end this video with the Missouri Day of History. See what we got for today. The last bit. Alright, we're going back to 1922. The first radio station west of the Mississippi gets its broadcast license. Yay, let me guess, it's St. Louis. Yep, St. Louis. I was like, let me guess, St. Louis. Yep. This is WEW, not to be confused with WCW. But anyway, WEW. Wow. Wee-woo? I don't know. Sometimes in radio stations we try to make stuff with them, but I'm not sure what you do with that one. But anyway, WEW began its storied history on the campus of the St. Louis University. Yep, I knew it was going to be St. Louis. Like I said. It's the second oldest radio station in America. The WEW began operating about a decade earlier, broadcasting weather reports in Morse code in 1912. When the station began playing music, Jesuit brother George Rappel, dang, he's got a long name, was one of the first visionaries of the medium and began talking in between records, arguably making him the first radio DJ in history as well. Okay, so there you go. A dude with 4 names is a guy with 4 names, or at least, 4 names or whatever. He's the first DJ, so there you go. Jesuit brother George Rappel. I wonder what he went by. I wonder if he went by the whole thing on the radio as a DJ, or if he had a name like some of these other guys do. Because anymore they just go by nicknames. So I wonder if he didn't have a nickname, but I don't know. It doesn't say. But anyway, that's all I got, and I don't even have a picture of the dude or the radio sign, which is kind of boring. You think you see something like that in here. You need to put that in here. But anyway, that's all I got for today. For the Missouri Day of History. Pretty interesting. I just wasn't surprised it was St. Louis, because hell, everything in that book so far, well, a lot of things in that book so far are St. Louis. Now, I wouldn't say everything, but a lot of the things in there are St. Louis. So, if you had a quiz, you just kind of guess everything to be St. Louis. You probably get at least 60% of your answers correct. Anyway, that's all I got for y'all for today. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If Moonlit Petrichor has another tea party, I will be sure to mention it. Or if she has any more vampire dinners or something like that, I'll be sure to mention those as well. I do know she does have another tea party in October. It should be right around Halloween. I don't think it's going to be on Halloween, but it should be somewhere around Halloween. So, I know more about that. I will also let y'all know, because I definitely like to go to that one. Angela and I both do. It is one where you can dress up in Halloween costumes. So, it is a lot of fun. But yeah, other than that, guys, that's all I got for y'all. So, yeah. I know I'm saying it a lot. Yeah. Oh, well. If I do, I do. It is what it is. I am who I am. So, on that note, I'll see y'all later. Y'all have a good one. Peace out. And bye for now.